to our kids' action figures.
Yeah, Haley, so I'm super excited to share with everybody the core Ninja assortment. These are 6-inch scale figures that come with a lot of cool accessories and some cool features built in. So the first figure I'm going to show you today is Snake Eyes. So Snake Eyes is pretty rad. As you can see here, he is detailed to the 9. Check him out, pretty cool. He's got the Arashikage symbol on his arm, but if you see there's a lot of mold texturing on this figure. The goal on G.I. Joe is to put as much texture and detail as possible to add that realism, and we even strive to do that on the kids line as well. So check that out, because we know how much kids appreciate that. I mean, when I was little, I remember looking at all the details on G.I. Joes and just letting my imagination run wild. It was super cool, super fun, and we want to bring that magic again to the next generation. So check it out. The design team did a really good job on this. Not only does the detail look great, it also comes with some really fun accessories. So the accessories on this guy comes with, oh, I should go back to him real quick. He comes with the sword Morning Light, which you see right there. It'll be on a sheath. Check it out. And just like G.I. Joe fashion, you've got to have the post hole in the back. And the sword of Morning Light comes out. Check that out. He also comes with cool nunchuck kind of weapons. Check them out. Actually dangling nunchucks. Check that out. Pretty cool. A lot of nice detail on it. But the line also features something else interesting where you can take all of your accessories, and Snake Eyes actually happens to come with 2 short swords. And the short swords will go onto these portholes built into the bottom of the nunchucks. So you can actually, in a way, ninja strike up your accessories for your action figure line, which is super fun. So check that out, pretty cool. And that's not all. That's not all. There's more. So what you can do is you can take your weapons and accessories and put them in your figure's hands. And all core ninja figures are built with a waist swivel attack, right? So you can weapon them up and attack with them. And the waist swivel is pretty cool because it's got a ratchet built into it. So the ratchet allows you to swing from any angle. Next up, we have one of everybody's favorites, Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow's looking pretty rad in his all white. He comes with his dual swords, with his dual sword sheath. They come out, of course. He also has the built-in waist swivel and attack, which is core to the line. That's not all, though. He will also feature the iconic Storm Shadow bow and arrow. So, of course, it will fit into his hands as well. So, pretty cool figure. Pretty excited to see him. A lot of cool detail. Ready for action, Storm Shadow. The third figure we have in the wave is Baroness. So Baroness is pretty cool. A lot of cool detail on her. We worked in a lot of that Cobra red on the Cobra blue. She comes with some cool accessories as well. Her Cobra-inspired grapple tech weapon, as well as 2 short daggers with some Cobra details, so it might look familiar to some of you classified collectors out there. Very cool accessory. Then we have in the wave our Ninja Tech Snake Eyes. Take a look at him. Very cool looking. This is kind of playing into the tech aspect of the Arashikage world with a brand new deco. He comes with very similar weapon set to Snake Eyes, but with a little bit more. As you can see here, I already have them connected together. Probably have to do the little hand thing so you can see what's going on. Sickle and sai that will come apart. So there you go. You can kind of build a modular weapon system as well throughout the line. Let's see. Up next in the following wave, let's start with some nostalgia. We have our Night Creepers, which are very reminiscent of the Night Creepers that I think we all knew and loved and grew up with. So very cool looking figure. Again, they have the built-in waist swivel attack and these rad accessories. There's 2 ninja-style swords, that iconic maroon purple color that they had back in the day, and of course the Night Creepers' awesome, crazy crossbow thing they had, which was super fun and really cool to see it here and see a next generation of Joe fans just get into this stuff, man. It's exciting. Next up, we have the Red Ninjas. And the Red Ninjas are reminiscent of the Red Ninjas in the classified line. So take a look at them. Very cool. They have that built-in feature, and they come with a huge weapon set So just like the classified ones, we loaded them out because, you know, you're going to want to get a lot of these guys. You're going to want to pose them out. And you're going to want to have everybody with different weapon sets. So I wonder if I could show all of them in one shot. I don't think so. But again, they come with the size. They come with the sickles. Hold on, let's try this again. There we go. They come with the sickles. They also come with a silver version of the short swords. As well as this kind of like ninja grabbing weapon. So it's like Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow think they're going to get away, but not so fast. So pretty cool. And this will kind of grab onto your figure and you can kind of pull them and throw them and do all that awesome fun stuff that you do when you action figure and crash and bash play. And then finally, we have Scarlet, who is reminiscent of her old school design. But with a little bit of an update. Take a look at that. She's very cool looking, very bright, very cool, reminiscent of the movie. She comes with a bow and arrow, which I'll probably have to put in focus for you guys, and a tech kind of like firearm. Her firearm will also be able to hold the bow and arrow, creating her iconic crossbow. Take a look at that. So the designer Edgar did a really good job of figuring out this kind of like play pattern of being able to mix and match accessories and play. And it's 6-inch scale, so some of the weapons will work with the classified series as well. So again, all in all, the G.I. Joe line, we're really trying to push the details, whether it's kid, collector, and the play. Like we want to get a lot of feature play, a lot of accessory play.
Thanks, Lenny, for walking us through our core Ninja Kids action figures. They look fantastic, and there's so many great characters to choose from. Do you want to show us our figure and vehicle characters next?
Yes, most definitely. And I think let's start off with Storm Shadow. So Storm Shadow and bike is very cool. You can see we're sporting a kind of white and red deco, which is reminiscent of some of his, I don't know, there might have been 80 versions of Storm Shadow in the 3 3/4 inch and 4-inch lines. So it's a really nice nod to those. Very nice kind of tech bike. Cool details on there built in. Again, the designer Edgar did a very good job here. He loves motorcycle design and he loves car design, so it's exciting for him to get into that. And it was exciting to see what they were coming up with here. The bike features some cool articulated handles so that you can adjust your pose and your position of your figure on the bike. The figure itself will come with this interesting white and red deco, and then of course the cross blade sheath with swords. But that's not all. The really fun part about these guys is you see the seat. I can press down on the seat, and as I press down the seat, see this little red nubbin up here? The red nubbin spins, and there's a reason for that. So as kids are kind of like firing down the house with their firing down and like driving around on their motorcycles, they can jump off the motorcycle like Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow would do in the movie, because they are the most trained in their martial art, and literally fight and kick and attack. So you can pose them out. They've got nice articulation. So here, let's see if I can get them in a cool pose for everybody. Let's see here. There we go. I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, and then basically look like he's doing like a roundhouse kick while he's on the bike, which is pretty cool. That's the Storm Shadow bike. Very fun, very interesting. Up next, of course, we have Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes' bike is pretty cool. It's a brand new sculpt, different from Storm Shadow's bike. They both have the built-in spinning feature, so you can pose him out as well. But the difference here is that Snake Eyes' bike has these 2 weapons on the side. So you can take the weapons off, pose them in your figure's hand, and you can do battle attacks from up top your motorcycle. All right, so that's the vehicle assortment. Very cool looking product. Super excited. Great to see more vehicles in the G.I. Joe universe, new vehicles. And look at that. Look how they shoot. They shoot so well. It's very excited to see this product.
Awesome. I love these figure and vehicle items. They're such great fun play for kids at home, and they look really great too. So next up, we have our feature figure.